language or watching prejudiced behaviors, and you learn that.
But is it learned? Or is it an innate part of human nature to fear the other? Scientists say it's actually both. Susan Fiske has spent her career studying prejudice and hatred.
The thing that's amazing to me is that you can take white Americans and show them yearbook of young black and white men just randomly all mixed together. And when they see an unfamiliar young black male face in a yearbook photograph, and it's in the scanner, the amygdala goes off for most people. The amygdala is a part of the brain that is very deeply implicated in fear learning. It's very fast. It's very much automatic, way more than people think it is. Millisecond exposure to a photograph, and people's brains are registering in a different way than they do. Now, that doesn't mean that society's not having a role, because society teaches you who's your group and who's not your group. But once it teaches you, where do you think it goes? It goes into your brain.
While prejudice is an opinion or belief, discrimination is the actual behavior that follows. College student Devin DeVoe has often felt discrimination based on his appearance.
I'm 6'3", 290, obviously dark skin. When I walk into like a department store, I always get, a little lady to follow me around, ask me if I need help. You know what I mean? I always find it funny that there's a small lady asking me for help in the men's department. You know what I mean? Like if I needed help, I definitely wouldn't ask you. So yeah, I get that a lot.
For Devin, a psychology major, simply walking the street can be a case study in prejudice.
I've had plenty of people cross the street, or click on their first type, or act like they're talking, or pick up their cell phone, or just do anything, to kind of, prepare themselves for something that they think might happen.
People's vigilance alarm clocks, go off when they see somebody from a group that they've interpreted and society has interpreted as being threatening to them.
I always look 3 to 4 years older than I really am. When I was 8 years old, I got stopped by the police I was coming out of my house with my mom, in fact, and I got stopped by the police and I got questioned for a crime. I was 8 years old and I got questioned. You know what I mean? And it was, to this day, I still don't understand what they think might happen.
People's vigilance alarm clocks, go off when they see somebody from a group that they've interpreted and society has interpreted as being threatening to them.
I always look 3 to 4 years older than I really am. When I was 8 years old, I got stopped by the police I was coming out of my house with my mom, in fact, and I got stopped by the police and I got questioned for a crime. I was 8 years old and I got questioned. You know what I mean? And it was, to this day, I still don't understand why. You know what I mean? Like, I had no facial hair. I had nothing that, would even make me look like a criminal. And I was with my mom, for God's sake, But yeah, I definitely feel like I'm paying for, I think all black men pay for the crimes that a small amount of black men do. You know what I mean? There are far more black men that don't.
Oh, I think that's the tub though. And not the toilet.
Crimes that do.
Newly arrived immigrants often face discrimination as well, even those who are here legally.
I'm entering this gas station and I tell the person, let me have this amount of money on this number. And he looked at me, he's like, no, leave. I'm like, what, are you guys like not open? I'm like questioning why he wasn't, he's like, no, I just don't want to serve you. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, you're Hispanic, so.
Exactly.
Sometimes it still hurts. That you come here, you're not taking anything from anybody. You're just trying to make a living, and the way they just treat you, it just feels bad. Like you start to doubt yourself as a human being,
Muslim Americans are often viewed with suspicion, especially in the years since the event known forever as 9/11.
Had an issue ever since then.
Numbers of